Today we're talking about the word start. Self-esteem life. T. Self-esteem life. As all. A. As responsibility. R. As table. The table of responsibility, that's the self will take on. Esteem life as all. Hi Paul, thanks for joining. Hi Rose, thanks for joining. So when we start something, and this is in context with BHOE, Bridging a Haven on Earth, we are so used to doing things in a particular way and just complaining and worrying about the world or blaming leaders that we do not really see the importance of starting or even donating to this cause. We became apathetic. In that way, we are actually saying, oh, you know, oh yeah. It's good, but and then sometimes we say, well, I'm suffering, and you are not doing your job, you know. You say that to the leaders, rather than just start doing something and start standing for what is best for all, because that's all it takes, starting and doing. Even a simple donation of $1, $10, that is starting. Because who is starting really is the being that we are. Is that being that is part of the wholeness life. And we had been doing a lot of things in this world, but not any action that aligns to who we really are. And it's, in a sense, a point of giving up. A point of saying, you know, it's apathy to who we are as part of the whole that is life. So we become out of context in the way we talk, in the way we do things. Sometimes it's our fear of failure that stops us. Sometimes it's just like starting and not finishing anything, for example, will give us that entertainment to just just see life as an entertainment rather than who we really are, expressing ourselves in that happiness. The happiness that we get out of eating sugar. Hi Lisa, thanks for joining. It is not that fix that makes us feel guilty or that makes us jump up and down, but it is an expression coming from the understanding and taking on a responsibility that is ours. Who else is gonna do it? Not any leader, no. It will come from all of us. And your vote, we need that. We need your vote to count. And being in apathy of not wanting to even vote, not wanting to even donate, not wanting to even do anything, is giving up as the who we really are, as a part of the whole that is life. So then we're saying it's okay for other people to suffer. It's been going on for billions of years anyway, and it's not acceptable at all. So instead of being fearful of seeing me fail, for example, seeing that who will be this woman who's standing up for what is best for all, and seeing me fail. No, it's about who we are and our stand. That is actually a behavior from a being that is standing for who one really is. It's not a standing coming from someone else saying, oh, do this because this is going to entertain you. And so you eat this candy and you jump up and down, and then you have a crash because you had a fix and you got fired up. Then you get a crash. It's always like that if we are not coming from the point of being that part of the whole that is life and acting on it. Is my expression as who I really am. You see, let me act on it. I don't really care if I fail. I'll just keep standing up when I fail. Daily we do that, in so many different ways. You see, we even advise that to others. We even talk about that in sales meetings. So how come we do not pick up ourselves in this context of bridging a haven on earth that is something that is the source of real happiness, because we are acting from a point of, hi Marilu, thanks for joining, from a point of, this is who I am. I'm part of the whole that is life. Let my words matter. Let me expand my words. And if you don't know how to do it, PM me, And we'll talk about it. Let me coach you. For example, donate, then I'll be here to coach you. And if you have any thoughts about that, talk to me about it. But don't be apathetic about it, because so many people are suffering. I mean, we cannot just close our eyes anymore. And there are other beings suffering that we don't know of, you see. Besides, there is no choice, because if this is who we really are, and giving up is not part of who we are, because if we give up, the whole suffers. Well, let's start this. Let's start and stand up every time we fail. It's like committing a mistake and taking the second take and taking the third take and taking the fourth take until we get it done. This is overdue. In fact, we have procrastinated to do this for a long, long time. And this is, for me, a happiness that I get from doing this. That is, for me, the happiness that I've been looking for all these years. And I'm 58 now, and that's when I am really living what I wanted for, what I wanted all these years, what I've been looking for everywhere. I got tired already, and I still looked and looked and looked, Then it's here, and so we just have to take this on. Just because it is our birthright, and this is something that will matter. This is something that will improve the life of all of us as Team Life. I'll leave you with that. Enjoy.